My dear child, something significant is about to happen in your life. You'll see not one, but two deaths, yes, two. And here's what will surprise everyone around you. Instead of feeling sad, you'll feel joy. You may wonder, why would I smile during something that should bring sadness? And most importantly, whose deaths are these? Don't worry, everything will be clear in this message. Soon, you'll witness these deaths unfold. But don't be afraid. This isn't a punishment or a tragedy. It's just part of life. These people's time has come, and their journey here is ending. This is normal, my dear child, it happens to everyone. But here's where it gets different. While most people will cry in sadness, you won't. Your heart will not be heavy. You'll feel peace, relief, and even joy. People will be confused. They'll question why you're not grieving like they are. Why, they'll ask, in a moment of sorrow, are you filled with happiness? Stay with me, and I'll explain everything. What you're about to learn will change how you see this moment. Let's begin. My child, before I explain why you will feel joy when you see these two deaths, there's something important I need to share, something I missed mentioning at the beginning. Listen carefully, because this detail changes everything. The deaths I'm speaking of won't happen on separate days or at different times. No, my child. You will witness them both happen on the same day, at the exact same moment. Two deaths unfolding right before your eyes. And yet, even as this happens, you will not feel sadness. No tears. No mourning. Instead, you will feel joy. A smile will appear on your face. A profound sense of relief will fill your heart. Does that sound strange to you? Unnatural? Perhaps you're thinking, how can I possibly smile at something that should bring pain? How could I feel happiness in the face of death? It's a mystery, I know. And it will confuse those around you. They will look at you and wonder, has my child lost all feeling? Have they become numb to loss? But you and I both know that's not true. This is not an ordinary loss. These deaths represent the end of something that was never meant to last. They are part of a bigger story. And when I tell you who these deaths belong to, it will all make sense. Remain with me, my child, the truth is coming. These two deaths you will see will happen at the same moment, yes, both at once. This might seem strange to some, but for you, it is divine timing. While the world expects sorrow, you won't mourn. Instead, you will smile. Your heart will not feel heavy with grief. You will feel light, free, and filled with joy. I know you're wondering, why? How could I rejoice in a moment like this? My dear, these deaths are my answer to your prayers. You prayed for an end to pain, for freedom from the weights that weighed you down. You didn't pray for death, but you prayed for release from what held you back. I have heard you. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Psalm 34 verse 17. Your cries have reached me, and my answer is already on the way. What is about to die is not a tragedy, it is a release. And, my child, there is something even greater coming. Remain with me, the revelation is near. Open your heart and listen carefully, because the truth you've been waiting for is here. The deaths you will see are not of people, no. They are the deaths of your struggles. The end of your financial troubles. For so long, these troubles have weighed heavily on you, unrelenting. They've pressed upon your heart, making you wonder if relief would ever come. But I've witnessed every tear you've shed. I've heard every prayer whispered in the silence. Every cry when you thought no one was listening. You asked me to remove these struggles, to lift the burden that's been weighing you down. And now, my child, the moment has come. I have declared an end to these burdens. I looked at them and said, enough. And now, they will die, together. The pain, the fear, the uncertainty, they are leaving your life. This is the moment of release. The death of what has been holding you back, once and for all. My dear child, you might not have realized it, but even your struggles had a time limit. They weren't meant to last forever. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die. Ecclesiastes 3 verses 1-2. Now, the time is up. These struggles and burdens, they are not losses. They are a rebirth. The chapter of pain and hardship is closing. A new season is opening before you, one full of provision, clarity, and peace. You are entering a life where lack no longer controls you, where struggle no longer defines your steps. No more fear. No more endless searching. This is your time to rise. But before you step fully into this new beginning, there is one final truth I must share with you, a key. A final instruction that will ensure when these burdens fall away, you will rise stronger than before. My dear child, now I ask you, will you celebrate the end of what I am removing, or will you cling on to it? When these two burdens die, do not return to their graves. Do not let fear trick you into thinking comfort lies in what you've left behind. Do not mourn what I have freed you from. You've been carrying these struggles for far too long. They have drained you, dragged you down, and stolen your joy. But now, their time is up. When the time comes, do not mourn. Let your tears be tears of happiness. Because deep inside, you already know the truth, you were never meant to carry this pain forever. Behold, I will do a new thing, now it shall spring forth, shall ye not know it? Isaiah 43 verse 19. Can you feel it, my dear child? Something new is already stirring within you. The weight that once held you down is being lifted. The doors that were once closed to you are swinging wide open. What comes after these burdens will be more beautiful than you can imagine. Now you must prepare yourself. Get ready, because in the next moment, I will show you what your life will look like once these burdens have passed. Remain close, my dear one. Your new beginning is almost here. Listen carefully, my child, that vision you saw, it wasn't a dream. It wasn't your imagination. It was a glimpse into what's coming. I gave it to you. The promise whispered to your heart, it's real. I spoke it, and I do not lie. I know it's been difficult to hold on. I see the tears you've shed in secret. But hear me now, you are not crazy. You are not lost. You are not imagining things. Look around you, can't you see the pressure, resistance, and chaos? That's not because you're off track. It's because you're on it. The enemy fights hardest when you're closest to your breakthrough. The difficulty you're facing right now is proof that the promise is true and that you're getting closer to it. You are headed in the right direction. So keep trusting, my child. Even when it hurts. even when it feels quiet and still. Don't lose your grip on hope. Hold it tight. Guard it like treasure. Because soon, very soon, supernatural doors will swing open before you. Doors you didn't knock on. Help will come from people you never expected. Opportunities will appear from places you never imagined. Be prepared. I'm not done with you yet. What I've promised will come to pass. Continue forward and know that I'm with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I see you. I know how long you've been struggling. I've witnessed every tear, every moment of pain you felt. I know the weight of the financial burdens that kept you awake at night, the heavy thoughts that drained your energy, and the deep emotional scars that made you question who you are and your worth. You've carried so much, and through it all, you've kept your heart strong, kind, loving, and pure. Even when life has been tough, you've still shown compassion. You've still given love. I see that in you, and I cherish it deeply. Yes, people have mistreated you. They've harmed you, lied to you, and abandoned you when you needed them the most. All along, the enemy has been whispering lies meant to confuse you, break your spirit, and steal your peace. He's tried to make you feel small, unworthy, and like you don't matter. But, my child, none of those lies are true. You have remained strong throughout it all. You've kept going, even when it seemed like the world was against you. You've remained true to who you are, and I honor that. Now, hear this truth, your story is not over. The struggles you faced, the battles you fought, they are shaping you into someone stronger. And very soon you'll start to see why everything you've been through was part of the plan. You are on the verge of a breakthrough, and all the pain will soon make sense. But, child, look at you. You're still standing. You've been betrayed in more ways than one, but you refuse to give up. You rise in the middle of the storm, and that is because I am with you. I have never left you, and I never will. My dear child, hear this truth, no weapon formed against you will succeed, not one. None of the attacks, lies, or obstacles that have come against you shall prosper. So do not be afraid. The battle is not yours to fight alone. I'm about to flip the script. Look closely, for I'm going to turn everything around. What once seemed impossible, what others said couldn't happen, it will happen. And I will do it right in front of those who questioned you, those who didn't believe. Hold on tightly. Keep your faith alive. The blessing is already on its way to you, even if you can't see it yet. It's coming. Now, I need you to understand this. When your mind is guided by my Spirit, it will lead you to peace, true, deep peace. The kind that soothes your spirit and steadies your heart. That peace isn't just a feeling, it's a gift from me, and it will carry you through any storm. But when you allow your sinful nature to lead, when you let thoughts of fear, anger, or doubt flood your mind, that peace fades away. It pulls you away from my truth and drains you. Anxiety creeps in. Confusion clouds your mind. Slowly, it steals your happiness, energy, and spirit. Do not let this happen, my dear child. Keep your heart and mind set on me. Let my truth be your guide. Because I am the source of your life and peace. When you remain close to me, nothing can harm you. Think about this, my beloved child. When you give in to those hidden thoughts, anger, lust, envy, pride, your mind begins to drift farther from me. It's not because I've left you. I am right here, always by your side. But sin acts like a thick wall, preventing you from feeling my presence. This is why there's no peace when you let your sinful nature take control. Your mind and heart are at battle. My spirit and your sinful nature cannot live together in peace. They're like oil and water, they can't mix. But here's the good news. When you surrender to me, when you believe me even when it's difficult, when you choose to obey even when your flesh fights against it, everything changes. You break the power of sin over your life. The wall that blocks you from me starts to crumble, and my peace flows like a mighty river, filling you up, washing away your anxiety, fear, and confusion. This peace is like nothing the world can offer. It's not temporary, and it can't be taken away. It's a profound, lasting peace that only comes from me, and it will calm your heart no matter what chaos swirls around you. Remain close to me, child. Let me guide your thoughts. Let me lead your mind. When you do, I will fill you with the peace that only I can give, a peace that will stand strong in the storm, a peace that will hold you steady no matter what comes your way. My dear child, there will be moments when you stand before what feels like an unmovable wall, trapped, surrounded on all sides, with no way out. You'll face financial difficulties that feel too heavy, spiritual confusion that clouds your thoughts, and physical tiredness that weighs you down. In those moments, I want you to do something very important. Lift your voice and say this with faith, not fear. God, I see the mountains around me, and I'm stuck in front of a wall I can't climb. This is not a cry of defeat, it is a cry of faith. It's in that exact moment, when you feel like there's no way forward, that I step in. I will whisper to your heart, you are exactly where I want you to be. Don't panic, I've got this. I specialize in making a way where there is no way. I don't need a path already built, I create them. When you don't know what to do, don't try to carry everything alone. I never intended for you to confront life by your own strength or to make it on your own plans. I am your guide. I will guide you. When you give everything to me, I'll show you the path. Remember Psalm 77 verse 19, Thy ways in the sea, and thy path in the great waters, and thy footsteps are not known. Believe me, dear child. I've done it before, and I will do it again. No matter how impossible it seems, I will make a way for you. Keep your faith in me, and I will guide you through. My dear child, when I place a dream in your heart, when I give you a vision of what's to come, be prepared for a wait. I do not fulfill my promises instantly. The waiting is part of your journey. It's how I build your faith and shape you into the person you are meant to become. I know it's difficult. You may ask, why is this taking so long, Lord? But remember what I said in Habakkuk 2 verse 3, For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. I know you don't like to wait. I understand your frustration. You hate waiting, whether it's in traffic, in lines, or most of all, waiting for me. But understand this, waiting is not punishment. It is preparation. Even my son, Jesus, waited 30 years before beginning his ministry. That time wasn't wasted, it was sacred. Every moment prepared him for what was to come. So when you ask, when, Lord, know that I hear you. Your tears matter to me. Your longing is seen. But also know this, my timing is perfect. A delay is not a denial. I'm not saying no, my dear, I'm saying not yet. Believe me. The dream I placed in your heart is still alive. I am working behind the scenes, and when the time is right, everything I've promised you will come to pass. Keep holding on, your waiting will be worth it. My dear child, I see you waiting. I see the way you pray with a trembling heart, holding on to hope even when the world around you fills your ears with uncertainty. Yes, you will wait. There will be days when it feels like your prayers bounce back unanswered. There will be times when you feel frustrated, lost, and confused. In those moments, the enemy will whisper in your ear, tempting you to question everything I've promised you. But I want you to know that your waiting is not in vain. I have heard every prayer. I have seen every tear. And even in the silence, I am working. You might not see it yet, but behind the scenes, I am moving. The things you cannot see are just as important as the things you can. Believe that I am molding your heart, strengthening your faith, and preparing the way. So hold on, my dear child. Don't give up now. Your breakthrough is approaching. Even in the stillness, I am at work, and the promises I've spoken to you will surely come to pass. Keep holding on to hope, because I am with you every step of the way. Even through all of this, my dear child, you will keep moving forward. You will hold on with everything you've got. You will remain faithful, even when the weight feels too heavy. You will choose patience, even when it stings. You'll keep showing up in prayer, even when the answers seem far away, like a distant horizon. And I promise you this, one day, when you least expect it, when your heart has grown stronger and more resilient than you even realize, it will happen. The breakthrough. The blessing. The answer. It will come to you in a moment, like the first rays of sunlight breaking through a dark sky. And when it arrives, it will be more beautiful than you imagined. It will be more than just the answer you've been longing for. It will be the transformation you've longed for, growth, wisdom, and strength you didn't know you had. All the waiting and struggles will become a part of the miracle. So don't give up. Keep going. Your time is coming. Keep holding on, for the promise is still on its way. And when it comes, it will be exactly what you needed, and more. My dear child, listen carefully to what I am saying. It will happen, but on my timing, not yours. I know you want it right now. I understand your impatience, your longing. But my timing is perfect. I have not forgotten you. I haven't turned away from your cries. I'm not ignoring you. No, I'm preparing something amazing for you. Believe me, child. Don't stop trusting, even when you can't see it yet. Don't stop trusting, even when it's difficult. Don't stop hoping, even when you're tempted to give up. I am the God who makes the impossible possible. I am the one who moves mountains, splits seas, and makes a path where there seems to be none. And I am more than ready to give you everything I promised. But right now, I ask you to wait.